What's up everybody, OCD Farming here today, and welcome back to Farmlands for a fresh map tour. Yeah buddy. So yeah, this is by Farmer Rabbit. It's, I believe, 166 megabytes. I don't know, it might be a little smaller on consoles, but that's what it says on the mod hub. And yeah, it's for all platforms. And yeah, but yeah, we're back. Farmlands. I like this map. We're starting off with 80 grand this time, and we have a lot more things this time around. I think land wise we have the exact same land. We own this field and this field down here, so we're gonna have to mow the grass again. Yay. And harvest again. Yay. But yeah, so we'll start off with the tour over here. We got our horse pasture that holds 9, and we got a brush and the bench there. We'll come over here first. We got a small concrete pigsty, and it does take water, but it doesn't have manure, and it only holds 29 pigs, but that's not bad at all. We got sheep pasture here that holds 52, and the wool right there. It's gonna be a little tight getting in there, but that's okay. And then we got a small outdoor chicken coop that will hold 567 chickens, and we got a large beehive there and a honey pallet storage spawn point thing. We have our North American shed basically in the exact same spot again, and we have I believe this is just a husbandry fill point. Yes, it is. But in here we're gonna have our combine and our draper header, but we also have our corn header. It's a modded Ziegler. I think it's a 5-meter corn header as well, if I'm not mistaken. So not bad at all. We'll come over here. We got a bunker silo, a decent sized one. It's a small one, but it's nice and tall. And then we got a silage fill point here, and we got a 25,000 liter bucket for, I believe it's for a front loader. And then over here we got a free water tank, and we got our gooseneck right there. We got a mini lime production right here. This one takes just stones and water and 100,000 liters of each, so not bad. And then we got a cow barn here. It's the Hull cow barn. It holds 30 cows, and it's got slurry here, milk there, feed there, and we can buy the animals in there. And you can also use this as a shed if we want to. Then I also added a small manure heap. It's $500, so it's very cheap, and it holds 3,000 liters, so not very much, but we're not going to have very many pigs, so that's okay. Or cows, sorry. Then we got a bale storage shed here, holds 400 bales. And we got a bulk fill point here. We got a John Deere seeder here, the 8350. And we'll come over here. This shed I didn't place. We got some seeds and fertilizer there and there. And we also got a modded John Deere 6300. This has got narrows and a built-in weight. I think that's only 130 horsepower too. Then we got a modded Challenger. This is actually new. This just came out the other day. It's the MT685. Challenger Plus it's called. $60,000, very cheap. It goes up to 3,100 horsepower. We do not have it at that. We have it at 340 horsepower, so you need an extra 20,500. And I think we kept the Nokians on, but we added weights, and then we kept the built-in weight. We added a front loader, and I think the color that we have is No, it's not that one. I think it's just the Challenger yellow. Yeah. And then rim. I forget what we had. I think it was just white, to be honest. I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was this one. So 83,620 is what I think I spent on that, plus the front loader, which is right there, and that's just the base game quick front loader. The quickie. And then we got a knockoff Bobcat skid steer with a pallet fork. And I don't know why I left the forks like that. But yeah, all we have for it is the pallet fork. But yeah, that's everything in there. We got the Dirtinator here, and we can drive this if we want, but I think I'm just gonna leave it here and pull up next to it and just, yeah. So that is that. We got our house here that we started off with, and we could change and sleep. We got a little tiny shed here with our Lizard 2500 with a gooseneck, fuel deposit, and dualies. And we got our Kubota here that we started off with, and it holds 1,000 liters, I believe, as well. We got a wheelie grate workshop with the fuel deposit, and we do have 797 liters of fuel. We got a silo here that we started off with, nothing in it. I forget how much this one holds, but yeah. Then we got the Lizard TARDIS water trailer, also holds all the other liquids basically. We got a Veltra fert spreader. Oh yeah, these sheds too. I got like 4 of these things. They're like 4,500 bucks, very cheap sheds. So yeah. We got a Kverlin modded sprayer. We got the Odzokin Rotocol 620 weeder, and we got the SP 10 meter plow that will go 40k. We got a little itty bitty planter here, the PSK4. We got the Ozdokin Narcy 950 field roller. We got a Colossus stone picker, and we got a John Deere 980 cultivator. I think we actually started off with that cultivator too, so yeah, I didn't sell it. And then we got the Dolbo field roller here, the grass field roller. We got the Bednar Batwing mower. We got a Colossus bale wrapper. We got the Colossus tedder. We got the Vicon windrower. We got a Lizard TARDIS XL loading wagon. We got a John Deere square baler, and we got a little Strotman Vertimix 1050 mixer. I believe it holds 10,500 liters. That's that. And then we also have a, I think this is a 100,000 liter bulk fill silo. So I'm gonna put like grass and TMR and stuff in there probably. Maybe straw, we'll see. I don't think I actually need any straw. Oh yeah, I do for the cows. But that is it. Just the cows. But yeah, and then we got a small pallet storage shed here. It will hold 50 pallets. And we'll come over here. We got our harvester that we started off with. And it's the Massey 8570 Western Combine with a 6 meter draper, maybe a 5.5 meter, I forget. But then we got a header trailer that we also started off with, and we also have another Lizard 2500 with the 18,000 liter dump bed. So yeah, that's everything to show you. And yeah, so we definitely do have a lot more than last time. Yeah, it's looking pretty good too. We got $80,000 to work with, so once we sell the straw, or actually we need a bit of it, so you know what, once we feed the chickens, I'm going to sell all the barley, I think, this time, because I think we stored it last time, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, actually. We might have sold that too. Yeah, you know what, we'll see, because This map is weird. We can't really do any forestry while we're waiting. We can do the grass field, but that's not going to get us much money. And I was going to use the grass to feed the sheep once we buy them. The pigs, I think we'll have to hold off buying. I think that's what we're going to have to do for now, maybe. Because I do want to sell some of that barley, but I don't want to have to feed them some. I just want to have to feed the chickens. And then we do have to... I do kind of actually want to make some hay, because then we could give that to the horses as well, and the sheep, and even maybe the cows. TMR is a lot more cheaper than oats, though. I don't mind buying that. So the hay would be for the oat or the horses and the sheep, and then I'll buy TMR for the cows. And I need straw for that as well. I could sell probably the rest of the straw after I bed them. Because I'm gonna plant wheat. Actually, no, I might plant oats here. Yeah, I'm gonna plant oats here next time after we harvest it. We'll see how much money we have after we buy and feed the horses, the sheep, the chickens, and the cows. And if we have enough money, then we'll maybe buy and feed the pigs as well, but we'll see. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, though. So tune in next episode, where we will be back here for episode 1 and part 1 of the harvesting, probably. And then after that, it will be Huton Pontai and Lagoon Dry Andalusia 2.0 for episode 4. And then back here for episode 2. And then Panhandle Caprock and Riverbend Springs for episode 4. And then back here for episode 3. So, till next time, OCD Farming signing out. Peace out.